Welcome once again to Latinas Be Like Us. We are with a special guest from Colombia, Tatiana Orozco, Tata. Tata is an immigrant. She's a creator of hair products, and she has a pretty big account, and she's here to tell us a little bit about her story when she immigrated to the United States. And she's a very interesting woman, very inspiring story. She's gone through a process of divorce, multiple difficulties and criticism, but she's here to tell everyone that women can be reborn and fight for their dreams. So welcome, Tata.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so excited to be here. A little nervous because of the English, but I'm so proud to be with you.
Thank you, Tata. So how long ago did you move to the U.S.?
Okay, I've been here through more than 2 years. When I decided to come here, I already have the idea to have a brand, a hair products brand. But my life changed suddenly, so I came here to look for another path. But my life is just in two parts, before my divorce and after my divorce. I don't like to talk about that, but it's necessary because the people can learn, or another woman that are in the same process can learn, or maybe I can help them in the process of divorce.
Well, it seems like you're doing quite well. You have your brand, right? You have your hair care products. And what inspired you to create your own brand?
It was in 2017 that I was losing all my hair because I straighten my hair every day. So I didn't accept myself like a curly hair woman with my self-esteem. So I decided to accept myself and start the transition process to recover all my curly hair. That's why I start to look for products at that time in Colombia, and there aren't any kind of products over there. So I start to growing up, and I show how I could recover not only my colds, but because it's not only about like a beauty thing, but encourage all another woman to accept themselves like we born. So I started.
Yes, that's very important. And in Colombia, you have a very specific beauty standard there, right? No,
Yeah.
women tend to be with long hair and straight hair. And then curly isn't necessarily seen as beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And but that is it's or professional. That's true. But that's amazing that you decided to just break the cycle. And between you and I, actually, and it's funny how women are. I always loved curly hair, and when I was growing up, I wanted to have curly hair, and so it's funny how society also, and they have expectations on women. And but we're all looking at each other, and we all wish we had that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's beautiful that you got to where you are and you accepted yourself, and now you are making yourself an example of how to take care of your curly hair, which is beautiful and very luminous, but also help people to accept themselves and to love themselves for how they are.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been here for a little bit over 2 years.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges of being a Latina, a Colombian specifically, navigating in a new country and in a new language?
It has been so hard, and it's a beautiful experience, and I'm proud of it because not all people can do it. Many of them just return to Colombia because they felt that they can't do it, just do it. So the language has been, I have learned English at university, but when I came here, I realized that I didn't know English at all. So it has been also helped me to believe in myself at my 40s and my 38 years in when I arrived here, and said, okay, I can do it. And I can, I try to be, or just change my mind in a second language, because if I want to be here, I need to grow up and take that challenge. Then the second challenge, different apart of the language, have been start from scratch. So from scratch means I look from. I have everything in Colombia, and I let everything behind, and I look for rent, buy a car, simple things like that. For me, has been a challenge, and I could understand that I can't do it everything by myself, but also God gave me people that help me, and those other Latin people help me to realize, because it's so different from Colombia. So just buy a car, have a new job. Everything is different here. For example, at first, that's hard for the ego from many people, and for me, it was a kind of learning process. Um, can be obviously be far away from my kids, because my kids are not right, they are not here. So that gave me a lot of strength, and just being faithful and understand that God is the only thing that we can believe. I really knew a real God that helped me and opened doors, and he helped me to know people that helped me, but I know that it was God through that process of loneliness. It was alone. It was a whole process. But I'm happy to be the opportunity to have the opportunity to live all those kind of stuff. I have many stories about it, and I will have more, I think.
Yeah, but your life is here for now.
Yeah.
So it's I'm glad that you're able to find your community, and that through your faith you were also able to stay strong, and to continue to follow your dreams. I mean, as you said, it's not for everyone, and there are a lot of people who do go back to their countries because once they come here, they don't realize it's, as colorful as everyone paints it. What is your vision? So we talked about the challenges. We talked about what it is like to come here and start from scratch. But you have an idea of what you want. What is that vision of Tata Oro? Where do you see yourself in 5 years or 10 years? And I saw that you have your own business, or that you started, you're working together and you open up a new business.
I'm working with Andrea, that she's an entrepreneur here from Venezuela. We are a group of women that just get together and we create a kind of business, but Andrea is the leader of the business. So that was an open door that I had, because I have those regular jobs or just operational jobs at the first, that every immigrant had to do it at first. My vision is just have a stability, a good job, enjoy my life, help people through my life, and serve, because I like serve. Show that to the people that God exists, because when I arrived here with $300 in my pocket, so that God is real. That's what I want in my future. I don't want I said sometimes that I imagine that I will be the millionaire of my family, but that's not the main goal. The main goal is just be in peace and feel loved and give love and enjoy my life and help another person. That's all.
That sounds like a plan. So I know you said that you don't want to go back to Colombia, but what is the hardest thing of not being in Colombia? And I know that you have 2 daughters back home. How is that going for you?
That's hard. That's hard to talk. That's really hard. I've been judged because of that. My kids were judged. Many people insult them and insult me because I get divorced. Okay, the people like to talk about the lives of the other person. So I just stopped my social media for some months, but I returned and I came back with all the strength because my anxiety was on the top with all that kind of stuff. But the most hard thing in Colombia is first, the food. Food. Yeah, it's difficult. I've been gaining many weight here. So I will try to eat healthy here. Meanwhile, I got the stability and all these 2 years being like a kind of be balanced on everything. But yes, food and my kids. But I know that I'll be able to travel when I want it. When I have my residence. I'm working on that with my talent visa. So this is part of it. And I know I will get it, and I will go back for vacations and just say hello to my family.
Where can people find your products, and how can people learn more about your services?
My service in Tata Oro, and I'm working in a new brand of products. So right now I just have a few of them. But here in Orlando, you can find all my service. But I also give some classes for curly hair people or professionals in hair that wants to give that service of curly hair woman. So I give classes, particular classes, some Zoom, or those curly girls or women that want to take care of their hair by themselves, but they don't know it. You can call me, and we just book a Zoom, and I can help you. And if you are in Orlando, you can take the service here. But soon, I will show all my brand products. I'm working on that. Not only here, but in Canada and Colombia, United States, Canada, and Colombia.
Okay, great. So people can take your classes online.
Online.
They can take your classes virtually, and if you are in Orlando, they can come and find you.
Yes, that's right. But we are doing a tour from United States with Afro Beauty Studio. This is the beauty studio where I work. And the girls and I, my coworkers and I, we are traveling through all United States, making classes of straight hair for the ones that wants to do it, and curly hair too. So
nice. Well, if you're ever in the Washington, D.C. area, let me know.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Love to connect with you in person. And you know already, so go and visit Tata.Oro. Mm-hmm. That's TATA.ORO. Mm-hmm. And thanks again for listening to Latinas Be Like Us.
Thanks.
Please, if you want to learn more about the podcast, you can visit latinasbelikeus.com, leave a donation there. And if you want to follow Tata, go on her website, also follow Instagram. And she has a lot of tips for you because her hair is beautiful and taken care of. So thank you, Tata, again.
See you.
I'll see you.
Bye.